What's up, everyone, and welcome to the H.O.E Podcast. I'm your host, Nadia Alexis, Lexi, whatever the fuck you call me. The H.O.E stands for honesty over everything. Just want to put that out there because I could already see people being like, of course she would have a podcast called the H.O.E Podcast. She had an OF and she was a scripper. Wrong. It stands for honesty over everything. Okay, so I just put this fucking soundboard on my MacBook. So I'm just going to be extra with it. But maybe not, because I don't even really know. It's just a lot to use on this shit. I might get another one. But that little buzzer makes me... It makes me think of Bring It On when she's like, sorry, new girl, but nobody hits your buzzer. Anyways, okay, so... I'm re-recording my first episode. I had 3 episodes recorded. I recorded them back in March and April, and that was still pretty soon of me to be in my healing process and getting better. Oh, look at me looking at the fucking shit when it says 111. Anyways, yeah, so I felt like I was holding back. I felt like I still wasn't where I really wanted to be yet to talk about anything or whatever the fuck. I also hadn't been back out into the world, so I hadn't really had that many opportunities for shit to trigger me, and I don't want to say it like in a negative manner, but you know, situations like I wanted to see how I reacted to certain things when I went out versus how I was handling situations before and how I would let shit get to me before. So yeah, I recorded like 3 episodes. They weren't anything crazy. It was like a welcome episode, an episode about giving myself my fucking flowers because I motherfucking made a goal of not drinking for 3 months and I stuck to that bitch. Thank you. That applause is kind of like long, I feel like, but whatever. Yes, I made a goal to not drink for 3 months, and I reached that goal, and it wasn't even hard, actually. And now I actually don't even enjoy drinking. I'll have 2 drinks when I go out, if I go out, and I'll honestly feel like shit the next day. Not even drunk, but like, it's like, I feel like, personally, like I said, I'm not 100% where I want to be, but I'm 100% better than what I fucking was before in January, as you guys mostly know where I was. But I did have a situation happen in December. Some of y'all know, some of you don't. Maybe one day I'll talk about it, but I kind of feel like, what the fuck is the point? That has made me, like, not really want to drink anymore. So... yeah. And then the 3rd episode was about, I think it was, we were coming up on Mercury retrograde and we were entering eclipse season. So it was a lot going on. So I think I was just talking about shit with that or whatever and what the eclipse was coming up and what Mercury retrograde was about and all of that. So who knows, maybe I'll post them one day just as like lost episodes bonus, just to kind of like see where I was then versus now. And I honestly haven't listened to any of my podcasts. I don't know if I ever will because I don't like the sound of my voice. So yeah. But back to like the not drinking. I've had a lot of people ask me, you know, for advice on that and how I stuck to it. And it's like interesting because I do see a lot of people around me that are trying to, whether it not be like stop drinking permanently, but to maybe go like a goal, like fast. I guess that's what I did. I fasted for 3 months. And like I said, somebody who used to love to drink, my body got so used to not having it that it's kind of like, I don't really want it. And don't get me wrong, I don't judge nobody for what the fuck they do. So I don't care if you drink. I still will love to have a lemon drop martini or motherfucking whiskey from time to time. But okay, so I was rambling with that. Anyways, yeah, like I said, it's the H.O.E Podcast, honesty over everything podcast. Now I feel like I'm overthinking and I just was going to go with the flow with my welcome episode. For my next 2 episodes, I was going to have the notes. I'm probably not going to even post this right away. I want to have like 3 episodes recorded, and I know that one of them is going to be about the body shaming double standards, and the other one is going to be about dark feminine energy. And the body shaming double standard is going to, it doesn't matter. You'll know whenever it's time. I posted and asked for people's feedback, and I got some, so that's going to help. And then the dark feminine energy was really interesting to see some of y'all's responses. A lot more of people knew kind of what it was about, but then there was also the same amount that either had no idea what it was about, or they had a very, very false, like, description of what it was. But I'm really excited about filming those. Why do I keep saying filming? How many times have I said filming? Recording those 2 episodes. You know what it is? I think that somebody told me I should video record my episodes too, but I haven't really decided if I want to do that because I'm also very awkward when it comes to like recording talking like this. But so yeah, like the podcast is called Honesty Over Everything, and I named it that because I feel like sometimes people think I'm too direct, or they think that my honesty about shit is aggressive when it's not. People are so fucking fake these days that when somebody is honest or speaks their mind, it's too much because people hold back. And yeah, I do understand in certain situations you gotta hold back, and I've definitely worked on that. But if somebody disrespects you, speak up. I'm not saying rock they shit or nothing, but and yeah, sometimes walk away, but sometimes you do got to stand up for yourself and let somebody know. Sometimes you just are speaking out on something that you believe in and people think it's too much, but I don't give a fuck anymore. Like, I feel like a lot of me being sad was because I held back, and like now that I speak up for myself and I have boundaries, I lost a lot of motherfucking people. But in a sense, like, I didn't though, did I? Because you really start getting the people that are supposed to be around you. And I asked my spirit guides and my ancestors, like La Santa Muerte too, and Oshun, like I asked all of them, you know, if there's people around me who ain't supposed to be around me, get them from the fuck around me. And they did that over the past couple of years, and it's been lonely a little bit, but at the same time, I'd rather be by myself than be around people that don't have my best interests or really are not super supportive and envy anything like that I have going. And it's like, I really still have a lot of shit I gotta work on, but one thing about me is I've always been a motherfucking go-getter. I will try something, and if I fail, at least I fucking tried. Like, I tried out for the Honeybees back in like 2015. If you don't know what the Honeybees are, that is the Charlotte Hornets dance team. Knowing I'm not a professional dancer, knowing that I quit dance in the fucking 7th grade, but no, that was like 8th grade or some shit. 7th grade, I tried out for cheerleading, and my partner ran out, and I was super nerdy back then, so like it was a whole like setup for failure for that. So I kind of did it for that, to help my inner child be like, you fucking bitch, you ran out when you were 12, now you're 20, whatever I was. Just do it. And I tried. I didn't make it past the first round. But it's okay. Like, I did it. Plus, I have way too many tattoos to have covered them up. And y'all know the cheerleading. Like I said, another Bring It On reference. When she says that you can't have the tattoos or whatever, as a cheerleader, it is a rule. Lame as fuck, but it is what it is. Fuck, what was I even talking about? Oh, yeah. So, yeah, I've always gone, like, for what I want, and, yeah, so I just feel like I said, in the first couple of episodes I recorded, I was holding back, but now I really don't give a fuck anymore. Like, either you're gonna like me or you don't, because some of you like me and some of you don't. Some of you support me, and some of you don't, but I would damn sure say that a lot of the people that don't support me still motherfucking watch me, and so, that's still support. Like, I push so hard to, like, you know, get the follows on the Instagram for the podcast. I get a lot of views on my story, so it's crazy the amount of people that actually followed versus what I have. And it's cool. I'm not worried. It's going to come. I used to let myself stress about family and friends supporting me, but I realized those are the last motherfuckers that are going to support you, and it's strangers. And I had a lot of strangers follow me. I do have a few people I know follow me on there. But yeah, like, fuck. But my whole point is, the crazy thing is, I know that there's going to be people that don't follow that are still gonna listen, so I still appreciate it. Like, I really used to let that shit get to me, but I had to stop. My last tech had told me before, she was like, you really gotta not worry about who supports your business. You just gotta focus on you, because the supporters are gonna come, and it's not gonna be your family and friends for the most part. So I accept that, but like I said, that's been a struggle like the past few weeks for me. I've been getting a lot better, like I said, versus what I was, but I am kind of down of the fact that in general, like, I don't have that many supportive people that are, like, direct, that I can call and be like, yo, I'm feeling down about this, I'm feeling discouraged, like, yeah, like, but I'm my own cheerleader, I'm my own supporter, I'm my own therapist. But it's fine. I'm not saying this to complain or make it a sob story, but it has made me just feel like more like, especially in the past 5 months that I stayed home and didn't go out. It's made me more like just independent, like on myself, where I don't really focus on, like, well, I don't depend on other people. And I don't know if that's a good or a bad thing. Like, when I was looking up, like, the different forms of, imposter syndrome, one of them was feeling like you have to do everything by yourself. And I'm here to be honest. I'm a fucking human. I've been struggling with imposter syndrome the past couple of weeks, and I don't know why. I feel like it is because I feel like I have to do everything on my own. And like I said, it's not bad, but fuck, like, and if you don't know what imposter syndrome is, it basically, in a nutshell, because I'm not good at explaining shit, don't know how I was a substitute teacher, is where you're kind of achieving things that you wanted to work on, but at the same time you feel like a fraud, I guess. And like, I guess not deserving, I guess that would be the second part, but definitely like a fraud. Like, but I'm saying I feel like not deserving of it sometimes, but I know I deserve everything that's coming to me because I've been through so much motherfucking shit. But, yeah, so I have a lot of things coming that at least I plan on. I have people that have said they want to come on there, and the people that have told me they want to come on do have good topics. I'm going to say this. One thing that I'm so proud of myself working on since I've been out is projection. I don't project, but I realize with certain situations that people really will project their insecurities or their fears or whatever onto you. And I've realized that because there's been a couple of situations when I've been out, and like I said, well, I didn't say this yet. I said it on my first episode that I recorded. I'm not gonna drop names if I talk about a situation, because that's just not my style. I don't want to be messy. That's lame. Like, I mean, I'll say somebody's name if it was like a positive situation, but if I'm like speaking on a situation that was some fuck shit, I'm not gonna like call the person out, because why? What's the point, you know? But I just have realized like a couple situations where I've been out that people project. Like, I was out like a couple weeks ago for my friend's birthday at the karaoke spot I go to, and this bitch, let me not say bitch. Anyways, she walks up to me when I was with my guy friends, and she's just like, you know, basically, I feel like she meant well, essentially, but like the approach, I guess the approach of it. I was with, mind you, I've known all these dudes for like 10 years, and she was just like, are you okay, blah, 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 drunk out her ass, and I'm like, yeah, I'm fine, and she's like, are these guys messing with you? And I'm like, nah, and she's like, you know, you're beautiful, and I'm just saying, like, all this, that, like, blah, blah, blah. That was cool, you know, but it was kind of, she was doing a lot, she was hanging on to me. And then she's like, I know that you be out here getting litty titty. You be out here all the time getting drunk. Mind you, she's drunk as shit. And I'm just like, girl, like, what the fuck are you talking about? I said, I haven't been out in fucking months. I was like, this is like my second time out since the beginning of the year. And I was like, and I don't even fucking drink like that anymore. She kept putting it on me. And I was just like, girl, like, I don't really know if that was a good example. But I don't want to sit here and rant because I had several situations, though. I do feel like it was a projection, though, because she was drunk as fuck and always out every night. And I be at home. And, like, anywho, there was a lot of situations that I've had since I've been out, but I really haven't let them get to me. I will say my first night out, a motherfucker made a comment about my weight, and I kind of, like, I got irritated, but I still responded with a, like a, you know, a reasonable question. But I don't really want to talk about that because literally I have a whole episode about the body shaming double standards of this world. But I don't want to keep rambling. Originally, when I was gonna like re-record this, I was gonna say way more, but I don't want to get too much into the dark feminine energy shit or the body shaming shit because they're making whole episodes about that. And those are the two things I'm really excited to talk about the most. But I will say a lot of you had a big misconception about dark feminine energy. And I promise you, it's nothing like most of you think it is or the way that it is negatively, I can't talk for goddamn shit, is portrayed. It definitely helped me get my shit right quicker. It helped me to handle things better. It helped me to look within myself and see what I needed to work on, but we're gonna wait and talk about that in another time. But I didn't even fucking tell you guys. I got my motherfucking LLC finally. Oh my god, I can't even find the fucking applaud thing to fucking do it. Here's a golf clap. Here's a golf clap for you. Golf clap, golf clap. But anyways, I've got my fucking LLC for Jim Fattel Boutique now, so I feel better about like putting the name out there. And that's the crazy thing. I came up with the name Jim Fattel for my brand a long time ago. And that was originally when I wanted to do fitness, and then it became I wanted to do nails, and then I went back to what I truly fucking wanted to do since I was a kid, which was clothes and fashion. And it's a play off femme fatale, which a femme fatale is in her dark feminine energy, and it's just, I'm just so excited. Like, oh, the alignments, BB. But, yeah. I don't know. I'm just cracking up right now. I really don't have much to say on the opening episode. I just wanted to come say hello and say what's good. Yo, Miley, what's good? It's a Friday night and I'm chilling at home. I look really cute though, so it's like I'm teeter-tottering on going out. But nah, I'm probably stay home and watch some Seventh Heaven. And tomorrow is the full moon. While I'm recording this, it's June 2nd. I'm glad it's not January anymore. God damn, that was a rough time for me. But it's June 2nd. And so the full moon is 3rd and the 4th. I don't really feel like making a whole episode about that. If I would have thought about it beforehand, I would have like added that to this episode. But also like I don't really understand the point because of the fact that I know that this shit's not going to be posted by the time the full moon is here tomorrow and Sunday. Yeah. Because I got 2 more episodes to record, so I can at least give you guys 3. I'm gonna wrap this up. Honestly, if I think of anything else, I will, I guess, either write it down for the next episode or I don't really know. But yeah, thank you for listening. If you listened, thank you for following. If you followed my Instagram, the Instagram for the podcast is at the H.O.E Podcast. And then my Instagram, if you don't follow me, is at litlle. That's OOOLA_LEXII. I'll put it all in the little description thing. I feel like I'm making a YouTube. I really appreciate you guys listening. If you want to come on here, let me know. That's the one thing I did kind of want to say. Before I go, I'm sorry. I was talking to this girl one night. She projected the fuck out of me. She was out with me and my friend and his girlfriend, and we were sitting at this little cocktail lounge, and I was telling her, I was like, you know, I want to have people on my podcast. I said, but I don't want people on there, and I don't care who I offend. If the shoe fucking fits, then it fits. Because I'm not talking about anybody in particular. I'm just saying in general. I don't want nobody on there that only goal is to get fucked up, or to be messy, or to be not a decent person, or to just come on there and have nothing to talk about but fucking negative bullshit. It's okay to talk about real shit, but if you're coming on there just to spread hate, I don't want you on there. I don't want anybody on there that literally it's not conducive to the growth in my fucking life. I don't want nobody on there that literally only wants to get fucked up, because I was at a place where I did that, but I'm not there. And I'm not even talking about a few months ago when I would go out and drink. I'm talking about like back when I was in my early 20s doing the shit I did, and I wasn't doing no heavy drugs, but I'm saying, like, you know, but yeah, like, so yeah, and like she kind of got mad and was like, and I even said, I'm not talking about you. And then she was like, I was like, I know you said you want to come on there and you're more than welcome. And she was like, I forgot. She was like, I forgot the gist of what she said, and I don't want to misquote her. But she basically got mad and thought I was talking about her, and she hella projected the shit onto me and was getting mad because I was saying, but I wanted on my podcast, bitch. Let me stop. But I say bitch with the term of endearment too. And honestly, it's my fucking shit. So I want to say what I want. Like, if you are mad that I don't want my podcast to go in a certain direction, then make your own motherfucking podcast. And that goes for anybody that has an issue with anything I talk about. Do it. 2222. Yeah, it was 22. Anyways, okay, like I said, thank you for listening, especially if you listen for that extra 5 minutes rant. Thank you for following me. Thank you for supporting. Please share. Please let people know. Like I said, I'm still new to this. This is technically my first episode, but I've recorded like 3 episodes before, so I'm still learning. I'm still trying not to ramble. I feel like I'm making a long ass video memo for a friend. But alright, and then I'm awkward with saying bye. There's never a right time to say goodbye. Yeah. Okay, anyways, I'm going to go. Thanks for tuning in. I wish I had like a sound effect to play, you know, to round up the end of the episode, but like, I guess would I just play like, nah, that didn't even work. Oh, I don't know, fuck it. I'll have something together. I'll figure this laugh track. I just read laugh track. I'm just gonna go, okay? Thank you for listening to the H.O.E Podcast. The Instagrams will be down at the bottom. If you want to be on the podcast, let me know. If you have any topics I should talk about, let me know. I already have a few episodes prepared, but I'm always open to ideas as long as it's not spreading fucking bullshit, hate towards anybody's beliefs of what they like and all of that. Okay? So, all right. You guys have a wonderful night. If you're listening to this while you're about to go out into the streets, be safe. Have a wonderful day whenever you're listening. Yeah. Okay, bye.